Very interesting piece in the New York Times this week. The cooking section releasing Thanksgiving recipes they say best represent each state in the nation. Colorado's caught my eye because the recipe they put in Colorado's was pecan pie bites with gravy. So how do you make that? Well, Chef Alexander Figura from Lower 48 Kitchen was the one in the article. The New York Times contacted you. And what did they want? What did they say? How do you pick something that represents us?
They were just looking for something interesting, sweet and savory, that they would say stoners might partake in after their Thanksgiving feast.
They did go right into the marijuana reference with our state. So you worked with them a little bit and came up with what is basically a wonderful pecan pie.
Yep. It's a glorified pecan pie, and we wanted to kind of cover all the senses with it, from savory sweet to a little acid, and some nice saltiness to it.
And gravy.
And gravy.
Gravy. All right, well, let's get started with the pecan pie. This we're going to put on our website as well. What do we put in? How do we start?
So you'll start with the pecans.
How much is that?
Both these pecans, it's 2 cups.
Okay.
And we have a vanilla bean in there, but you can substitute a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
All right.
You can add the corn syrup next.
This is warm, I can tell.
Yep. Easy to pour.
Corn syrup goes in.
And then we have butter.
How much is that, do you know?
That's about a half a cup of butter.
Just regular
butter melted.
Okay.
We have cream, which is a 3rd cup of cream.
This is not diet, I can tell by the cream, the butter, everything in here is the real thing.
Nice and gooey for you. We have brown sugar, which is a cup.
Okay.
And then we have rye whiskey.
Really? Now, do you care what kind?
No, any kind will work. This is the kind we use at the restaurant, and it has a nice sweetness to it.
Oh, that was good. All right, we added that.
And then finally, we have 2 eggs.
2 full eggs. All right, and now this is what we're going to mix up.
Yep.
And this will be the basis of the pecan pie filling, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna cut straight ahead here.
Yep.
And go to the bed, because instead of a pecan pie putting it in a crust, you're putting it on a sheet of what?
Well, this is a pie crust. We just make a little denser. You can use a store-bought pie crust, which would work great also.
Okay.
And it's just a little thicker.
So you would just put this on a tin or a pan like this, and we end up with, after baking, voila.
This is the finished product.
And this is a 350-degree oven?
350-degree oven for 30 minutes.
Okay. So we have the base element here, and you cut them up. They look great here. And so these are the pecan pie bites, which in and of themselves would be a wonderful treat, right?
Yes, yes.
So let's add gravy. Like, do you just drizzle gravy all over it?
So we will actually add a little sea salt to it to give a little texture and a little saltiness.
Okay.
And then we'll drizzle just turkey gravy, which you'll have most likely left over from Thanksgiving feast.
So do you drown it in gravy?
No, just a little bit, which will give it a really nice richness and give it a little savoriness also.
Can't wait to taste test it. The one thing is the article references like using marijuana or something, and I don't know at this time of day where we would find someone, you know, who is stoned to actually try this and give us. Oh, Brett's here. Brett, you want to try one of these pecan pie bites with gravy and give us the nod? See what you think of it. Yeah, dude, that is awesome.
There we go.
So we have the stamp of approval. Are you going to put these on the menu at the Lower 48 Kitchen?
For the week of Thanksgiving, we might have a little after-dinner snack for our guests for us.
Look forward to that. If you want to check out Lower 48 Kitchen and Alexander's work, they're right over there at 21st and Lawrence. The recipe goes on our website at kwgn.com. Thanks a million for coming down and bringing your creativity, and we'll see if people like it. All right, Kim, what do you think?
Yeah, we got to try some of those.
Taste test coming up.
All right, still.